Hiya.
Hi there.
Are you ready to get into today? How are you feeling?
I still feel like dog shit.
Yeah.
Just a little update. I actually do have mono.
And I don't, which is honestly been a blessing.
Yeah.
And I definitely just had a virus because I forced myself to actually eat like how I normally eat, and then I started feeling better.
I'm happy for you.
Sorry.
I did something stupid the other day at work. I didn't physically go to work like everyone out there with your like just relax. I didn't go in, but I've been working obviously, and I was on a meeting on my because I had to go get more blood drawn yesterday. So if you've never had mono as an adult, because who has mono as an adult? You have to get like your blood drawn, and like they look at your spleen because your spleen can be enlarged and whatever. So Dr. Bob, he sent me in to get an ultrasound like on my spleen to make sure it wasn't like enlarged because I was having stomach pain. And he wanted to just like make sure it was like Gucci in there. And I'm on the phone with my boss and like all these people that I work with, and we're doing a meeting. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have to go get an ultrasound. And the second I said it, I was like, everyone on this call thinks I'm having another baby.
Oh my God, imagine if there was another baby in there.
Oh my God. So we're sitting there on the ultrasound.
You're like,
thing,
surprise, mama.
and she turns on the sound, and she's listening for the common bile duct for all you medical people out there. But I heard her turn the sound on, and that you can hear it like flowing, and I instantly had PTSD. I was like, oh my God, there's a baby in there. There's not.
I wish there was.
I was like, I'm so happy there's not. But yeah, so I've been just like suffering.
Living your best life.
Yeah, shout out to my husband who's been doing every bath time, every bedtime, every meal time, every pickup, every drop off, like entertaining him all day. I haven't had to get off the couch once, so God bless that man, I'll tell you.
As you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Well, I've been good. I'm starting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you?
Starting to feel better. Reorganized my closet yesterday. Used ChatGPT to maximize the space.
Oh wow!
It's looking.
What did
good.
they say? What did chat say?
I just moved my clothing racks from the middle to like the sides, and the shoe. I'll show you a picture.
So can I just ask you a very serious question?
What?
How long have you been living downstairs? Like stamp of time since January.
January, February, March.
And you already rearranged your
just
space.
that one back part, because I felt like I wasn't maximizing the space, and it was very dark in that back area for when I'm on camera for work.
Something to know about Sophia. Some people have a chronic cough. Some people have chronic arthritis. Sophia has a chronic need to rearrange, and she's been cursed with that, plagued with it really since we were born.
No, literally since we were born. But you know what? Like, I'm sorry, it just makes me feel like I have a new space. Like, I feel like a whole new woman today. Like, I got up and I was like, oh my God, I'm getting ready in my new room, you know? And I didn't have to buy anything.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm so envious of the energy that you had to actually do that, because I have had literally zero. I've also been watching a lot of television, if I may say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just felt like I should.
No, I'm always watching television.
Have you been catching up on like our shows, or are you just like?
No.
I watched Survivor. Did you not watch Survivor?
Okay, so I saw, spoiler alert, Charlie Go Home. I saw that episode. I have not seen the next one.
And so can I ask, like, why are you not keeping up with the Kardashians on that? Because I am like I'm in it to win it.
Because of my husband. Every time we started Shameless when we were in Savannah, and every time we sit down to like watch TV together, he'd be like, okay, I want to watch Shameless. I'm like, can we watch Survivor? And he's like, oh, but I really want to watch Shameless. And so last night I put my foot down. We got Longhorn, and I said, we're watching Survivor.
What'd you order from Longhorn? What's your order?
Usually, okay, so I've been tried and true with the Renegade Sirloin for a long time, but lately I've been on the Filet Mignon.
A Filet Mignon?
The Filet Mignon. And I actually got loaded mashed potatoes. They put a baked potato in there, so that was pretty tragic.
Was it loaded though?
Yeah, it was still loaded, but not. They give you a little dinky cup for this giant mother potato.
Yeah.
So I was a little peeved.
What's your like favorite
I love
way?
Longhorn, and then I got a salad and corn.
What are your top like 3 ways to enjoy a potato?
Fries, obviously. Mashed. And then something that I really love that I don't do often because it is a lot of work is when you like scrape out the potato innards, but you keep the skin, and then you like mash the potatoes and like mix them with stuff and then put it back into the potato. But like the whole potato, not a potato skin. It's like you scrape everything out, take it out.
Twice baked potato.
Mashed potatoes, yeah.
Twice baked.
I love that.
You want to know what mine is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I think mine are quite controversial. I don't know if you're going to be surprised by them or not. My number one, a really well roasted potato with like a soft pillowy inside and a crispy salty outside.
Yeah, like a breakfast potato.
No. Like from a roast dinner type potato.
Okay, I respect that.
Second is French fried, of course. Like
French fries.
I'm sorry, with tons of salt. Like if I can't see the pieces of salt, like I'm not interested in the fry.
Nothing like a big juicy piece of salt.
Oh my God, so good. And then I think my third would definitely be a loaded baked. That's why I'm like shocked that you weren't interested in the loaded baked. But if they aren't giving you enough of the loaded on the baked, then I don't want it.
Exactly. Like it would have been better if they gave me like 3 cups. Like they literally give you this little cup and this giant potato.
Oh, actually, I'd like to make an amendment.
What?
I think I would like to swap. Actually, no, I'm just going to tell you what my fourth one would be.
There's so many options for potatoes.
The Easter cheesy potatoes.
Oh yes, I'm so excited to eat those
Like
tomorrow.
that'll make you pussy throb, I'll tell you.
That'll make you.
That's a Hayden original
That'll
saying.
make you pussy throb.
How is HG, by the way?
Well, you know, he's good. He just got a new truck yesterday. Finally. He's paying the same.
Wait a second.
He's paying the same that he was paying before.
I need to paint the scene for the crowd here. Did he not just get a new truck?
No, so he just got a new truck like a little over a year ago, and in the past like few months he hates it. Like he hates this truck. Why? I don't know.
Drop the name of the truck.
Nothing
What was
wrong
the
with
one
the
he
truck. You think I know the name of it? I know nothing other than it was a white Tacoma and it was a little small.
So a Toyota Tacoma. That you actually do know the name of it. That's literally the name of the car.
Yes, and like there was absolutely nothing wrong with this truck. I think he just like hated it so much all of a sudden out of nowhere. Which
like the size,
fine.
you think, or like
I think
what?
size. I like a bell. I couldn't tell you. Okay, you know he's like a car person. Every week, or not every week, every other week for like the last 4 months, I'm going to look at a truck today. What do you think? I'm going to look at a truck today. What do you think? And I'm like, if it's financially going to work, do it. If you're going to have to put all this money down and sell your truck now and pay more than what you're already paying, don't do it. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, literally bi-weekly. I'm going to look at a truck. I hope it works out. Are you going to be mad at me if I get this truck?
He's Logan Paul impulsive.
Like, So I'm like, okay. So, like, Mom said to me yesterday, she was like, are you happy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just happy that he's going to be able to shut the fuck up about this damn truck.
What kind of truck did he get this time? I thought he didn't want a truck. I thought that was the whole point of wanting a new car.
No, he did want a truck. He's always wanted the truck that he got yesterday. So thank
Didn't he say that about the last truck?
No, he didn't. He just wanted his own car because we shared a car and it was getting old. But it's a Chevy Silverado.
Okay.
And it's big. Ford could
Is that the right? Is it this or this?
I don't know. I just kind of do whatever.
Like a clamshell.
I'm probably doing it wrong, but Ford can sit in the front with us. Honestly, Ford and Cedar probably could sit in the front because there's like a little seat. You could
fit a car seat in the back?
You could fit multiple car seats in the back. You could probably get busy in the back. You could probably cook a twice baked potato in the back if you had a portable thing.
If you could twice baked potato on the road. So, oh my God.
It's good. It smells like new car. He can start it from his phone. He's all excited.
Okay, well.
So you'll see it when you come over.
Mazel to Hayden.
So congrats. I'm happy.
Congrats. And you give Mazel happy Passover to all of our Jewish listeners.
And apparently he's going to die in this truck. Like he's going to keep it forever. Apparently.
Okay.
So time will tell.
I was going to say, I shall
believe it play this back.
Yeah, roll the tapes. Speaking of rolling the tapes, are you ready to dive into what is proving to be kind of, I think, like more entertaining than Scandal?
Yes.
SCAMANDA.
I listened to Smallest Man Who Ever Lived on the way over. I'm ready to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
But I have something to say. I refuse to call it SCAMANDA. SCAMANDA was already a term that they were using for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I hate that they like recycled it and moved it over.
So what would you prefer?
I have been just calling it the Summer House Scandal, which isn't
not very creative.
It's not fun. It's not creative, but it's real, because that's what it is. A scandal.
A scandal. Okay. Well, I have like many thoughts. So just for context here, I've never seen Summer House. It is my journey to start watching Summer House. I have 4 episodes of Bridgerton left, and when I'm done with that, Summer House is going to be where I go next.
I've been rewatching, so I'm excited for you to start.
I know you keep telling me like get through season 1, get through season 2.
And I started with season 1 and season 2.
So yeah, so I
haven't in a while. I usually skip right to page.
So that's next on my journey for me. But the only information I can bring to this is like what bits and pieces I'm seeing online, and like having seen Sierra on parts of Traitors, and like obviously Paige and like the girls, and like you hear about Amanda, the Giggly Squad. So like I know they're like part of the ecosystem of pop culture, and I've been consuming their content kind of like unwillingly, I guess you could say, for the past like however many years because of you. So I'm going to be a backseat participant in this. However, I do have many thoughts. I'm really just going to hand the mic over to you and let you do your thing.
I'm torn up. Okay,
I thought you were going to say you're torn of how you feel.
I'm not torn of how I feel. I'm torn up. How I feel is like, which I've never been like outwardly cheated on in life that I know of. I'm sure I have been. Like I've dated some shitty people. But so I imagine that the feeling I have is like somebody cheated on me and like I hate them, but I still love them. Like that's how I feel about Amanda. Like I know in my brain that
so you still love
no. Let me. I know in my brain that like I like that she's not the person that she thought that she has been portraying. But it's like I think Chloe said it. Like where does the love go? Like you don't just instantly turn the love off after you like find this out about somebody. And so like I'm constantly having to remind myself like no. Like this is bad. Like this is so bad. And it's getting easier because of everything that comes out. But it's like if you see things like she's had such bad mental health issues and then like Kyle comes on and he's like, I'm really worried about her. And my first instinct was to be like, yes, but then I immediately correct myself and I'm like, no, you're a reality TV star. You've been a reality TV star for a decade. You knew what was going to happen if you did this. You made your bed and I have to let you lie in it.
Yeah,
I was her. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Oh no, keep going.
I am so.
I know my place here.
Pissed. Like I'm so pissed. If you've been listening to our show, you will go back when you brought this rumor up, and I was like, no, I think she's hooking up with this friend, but we'll get into that later. I was not believing this even up until right before they released their joint statement. I was like,
joint statement, not even mentioning Sierra's name literally at all. Which
literally,
is what's fucking
I was
crazy.
like, this is going to be such a fucked up April Fool's joke. Like I can't, like, this is like a little crazy that like they would be doing this April Fool's joke. Like I was so never, ever, ever, ever going to believe it. And the fact that it's true, like, everyone keeps comparing it to Scandival and like saying this pain is worse than that pain. It's not. Like they both deserve to
it's highly painful in different ways.
Yes, like they both deserve it. The only thing that is similar is the shock because like, but it's shock in different ways. Like I wasn't shocked that that happened. Like to Ariana, like I wasn't like, oh my God, Tom would never do that. Like I never liked Tom. So it was easier for me to be like, of course he fucking did this to her. But like I still was shocked because I didn't think that he would like do it in that way, if that makes sense. I would have gun to my head, I'm not even kidding, said Amanda would never do that. Like I was so, she would never do that. And all these people that are now coming out being like, I never liked her. I always thought this about her. I'm not going to jump on that train. I loved her. I literally every year on New Year's, I start a new box for the year. And when something cool happens, I write in it and I put a tag in it. And then at the end of the year, I read it. This year, I'm going to open it. And it's going to be like, Amanda Batula commented on your TikTok this time. Because I loved her. Like, I literally have a TikTok where I was like, Amanda Batula is one of the coolest people on Bravo. Like, I never would have expected this from her. And you know what? People are going to get mad at this one. But you know what? I should have listened to my gut because there was like a few summer house parties or one of them where she had talked about how she was in a sorority. And in the back of my head, I'm like, she was in a sorority? Like, she doesn't seem like the type. Oh, and now she seems like the type.
I think it's crazy. Like so obviously I've never watched the show as I've previously stated and aforementioned, but I think it's like crazy seeing clips. So like now I don't know the lore. So like I'm coming into this fresh eyes, absolutely no preconceived notions of the opinions. But to your point, like now everybody, like from the outside perspective, Sierra is that girl. Like she is the it girl. She's so beautiful. She's so cool. She's so confident. She's so gorgeous. Amanda is also an it girl. She's fashion-y. She's cool. Her finally leaving Kyle. Like she was about to rocket to the moon from this divorce.
Ruined it.
And what's really crazy is like seeing clips that haven't really been circulating before because nobody puts any context to them. Like I don't know the lore of, sorry, that's my dryer going off. I don't know the lore of like this Jules person that was in the house, but like there's videos now going around of like Amanda being kind of a bitch to Jules, which like is interesting because it's like everybody loves Amanda. Amanda can do no wrong. Amanda's so cool. Amanda's so this, and like so is Paige, and Paige was kind of being
Can I speak on Jules?
Too, but
can I speak on Jules? So
sorry, that's like a total detour, but
oh yeah, but so here's the thing though, is like when you watch back things, now you're like, oh shit,
with a different lens.
There's a lot about Amanda where I'm like, was she mean to Jules? Kind of. Were they all mean to Jules? Yes. Like, yeah, it was not like a singular, she was mean to Jules.
You just watch it differently with that lens.
I think more than Jules that kind of deserves the, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, the gratification is Lexi from last season, because I ride for Paige, Sierra, and Amanda. Not Amanda anymore, but I did. Like, I loved the three of them. They're all three it girls. I loved their friendship. I was like, it's so cool that they can, like, have three girls, like you were saying, that all have it and, like, don't have any jealousy, which obviously there was, that we didn't know about. But Lexi was with Jesse Solomon, and Jesse Solomon treated Lexi like trash.
Jesse Solomon, you mean Tom Schwartz?
Yeah, like trash. And like there was one part where, and the girls like didn't really have Lexi's back, like none of them really did. And there was one part where Lexi was saying to Jesse like she didn't like how he was with the girls on Instagram, and I was like, I wouldn't like that either, like because he would comment under all of their Instagrams and be like, oh, you're so hot, like I love you, like oh, you're so sexy, like I want to marry, like crazy things like that under all three.
Jail.
And like Amanda and the girls were like, I think Amanda led the charge. I'd have to rewatch that season, which I will because I'm rewatching the whole thing. Was like, that's how you've always been with us. Like, she's being so annoying. Like, I'm sorry. Who wants to date someone who does that?
So I would just like to say and like put it out there openly. Like, obviously, she is not anywhere near a girl's girl. Like, this girl, in my opinion, like if you can do this to someone who you're in an interview weeks before saying she's my most loyal friend, she's been there for me, she's my ride or die, one of my best friends, like all these things, that's not just like for the show. I think there's a lot of shows out there where there are friendships for the show. I think for like, this is where I think the difference is between what happened within Scandival and what's happening here. Like Raquel and Ariana, I'm sorry, in my opinion, as a watcher of the show,
they were real friends.
I don't think, but the point I'm trying to make is like, they were real friends from 1, maybe 2 seasons. They were not friends to the level that Amanda and Sierra are friends. And I don't think that that's even in the same realm. Also, like, Tom Sandoval's a piece of shit. Like, obviously he's going to do that. And I also hate to say, Ariana now, like, she's been skyrocketed to a whole new level of fame. She is the most famous person on that show, I would say, or from that show, with the exception of Stassi, because I don't think anybody could come for Stassi's, like, level of fame that she has. But Ariana and Sierra are not the same. Ariana and Amanda are not the same in the sense that like Amanda and Sierra drive that show. Everybody's interested in them. They are it girls. Everybody wants them. They have brand deals up the wazoo. There's no comparison. So I think like people comparing like, oh, this is the Scandival of Summer House and this is another Scandival and this is better than Scandival or different. Like it's completely different. It's not the same context. It's not the same situation. The other thing that I think about is like, this is going to, I don't know if this is controversial of me to say, but like,
I think I know what you're going to say.
This is going to be controversial of me to say. But first of all, good riddance to Amanda for Sierra. Like, truthfully, I think Sierra was like on her way to the moon anyway. Like, she was just on Traitors. She's branching out of the Summer House universe. She's absolutely fucking beautiful. Like, she's doing Victoria's Secret stuff.
She's a genuine, good and nice person too. I hear like so many good things about her.
While this is a horrible situation, I think it was absolutely wrong of Amanda to do this to her. And I think, Wes, you're a piece of shit from the beginning. But this is going to change her life, like in a good way.
Well, Dolores said it. Dolores, your girl, on what? Because Dolores,
and of course, Dolores and I have the same opinion. Queen.
Dolores loves Sierra
from Traitors.
And Dolores was like, "This is like one of those moments where it doesn't define you, but like it affects you, and like you,
of course, she said
are gonna like make something of yourself from it, like kind of like what you just said." But the thing is, it goes so much deeper than just a friendship betrayal, because the thing that like with Raquel and Ariana, I think that like all of us were like, of course Raquel would do this, but nobody
also
thought
just like not
Amanda
the same
would
level
do it.
of friendship.
But here's the thing is like there's so many people who are proving Sierra's point of the added factor of race, because like this is so much more of a betrayal than just, oh, you fucked your best friend's ex. It's like, she just was on the week before this came out. Her, Mia, and KJ were leading a conversation at the dinner table about how the consequences and the stakes, or I don't know if consequence is the right word, but the stakes are so much higher for them on a reality TV show, being people of color and coming in and like, it's
a different experience for them than it is for other people, unfortunately.
The white people on the show can get away with much more than they can, which is like obvious. But I think the less obvious part of it that Sierra opened up about was that her dating white men on the show and getting played by white men on the show has given her like such a different kind of hate from people that are like, I can't believe you let this white man do this to you. Like, there's more.
Which it shouldn't be that way. Like,
it's
a man hurting a woman. It shouldn't matter if she's black, if she's white. Like, she went through fucking hell.
Yeah,
like, it shouldn't matter. But it does.
So she was saying at that table to Wes, like, there's a whole other level of pain that I got because of what you did to me so publicly, because they had a thing. And it was serious. Like, she met his parents. Like, I don't care if he called her a girlfriend or not. Like, it was so serious. And then he dragged her in the press afterwards and was
He
like,
also
I don't
kind of
like
gives
her,
Kyle
like,
in a lot of ways.
da-da-da-da.
So like,
He
Amanda, you're
does.
leaving Kyle for Kyle?
So for Amanda to turn around and then do the same thing to her is like, that cuts even deeper. And it's like the whole, I forget what exactly the wording was, but Sierra reposted the video about it. And it's like, she's not saying that Wes and Amanda are like outwardly racist and sat there and made this decision to like choose one over the other, but like there's an inherent like subconscious thing,
bias,
subconscious bias where it's like you want to experience a black person, but you
don't want to be with
settle
one.
down with the white person. And it's like people in the comments are like, Amanda never would have done this to Paige, but she thought she could do it to Sierra. And like, again, like the video said, it's not like Amanda consciously was like, oh, she's black, I can do this to her. But there's definitely like an unconscious bias that went into it.
Subconscious bias.
Or subconscious, my wording.
Unconscious bias, actually, I think is.
I honestly don't know, but like the wording, and I honestly probably am getting some of it wrong because like I'll admit it, like I'm just not as educated and I don't have to deal with it. And like, that's a privilege that I have. But like the fact that Amanda did that to her after like that, she just opened up about that, like, people aren't getting it's much deeper of a betrayal than just, oh, you fucked my ex.
In addition to that, I think like the other things that we're now hearing or that are coming out, and of course a lot of it is alleged, it's not proven fact, it's just unsubstantiated claims, but like for example the fact that now people are saying that the last time that West and Amanda like had any kind of intimacy was 4 weeks ago, which is...
You mean Sierra and
I'm
West?
sorry, Sierra and West, yes, was 4 weeks ago. Then you look back to, and like not to say that Dave Portnoy is like literally any source of news in this world, but the fact that he's, now making claims that Brianna Chicken Fry is like, oh, they were dating at the Super Bowl, and he went to the Super Bowl with Sierra. There's pictures of the two of them together.
It's messy.
It's very messy. It's very much so. Like, I think there is no right way Amanda could have gone about this. Like, this is not a situation where you can say...
I think...
No. Oh, no. Can I finish my thought before you cut me off?
Okay.
There is no right way Amanda could have gone about this. I think in a lot of situations, people will say, like, oh, well, if she had just told Sierra on the front end, or if she had went to Sierra and talked to Sierra first, or if she had maybe, like, done this differently or that differently, it would have been fine if they still did the exact same thing. Like, there is no way that Amanda and Wes could be together where it wouldn't be wrong. Like, period, point blank, end of story. However, I think the way that they're moving behind the cameras and behind the scenes and all these things, like now there's clips on Summer House where I just watched a clip the other day of like him tucking a sock in his pants to cover the mic, and then the two of them go into the bathroom. So it's like there's obviously some kind of chemistry going on long before this. And so then to come out with that bullshit statement where you're like, we didn't know what it was, we wanted to be sure before we hurt anybody and blah blah blah. It's like, exactly what you're doing. It was horseshit. You know exactly what you're doing. To not even mention Sierra's name in that statement is disgusting and unbelievable. And like I said, I think there are certain situations in life where it's like maybe if you went about it differently and you still had the same outcome, people wouldn't be as upset. There is literally no world in which you and West could have done this and it would have been okay by 1%. Like, this is just wrong in general. So like there is really no clean way to do it. I think all this other messy stuff that's happening is like exposing the mess, which is great for us, the viewer, to watch and take part in, but it just makes it more torturous for someone like Sierra, who has to then sit through all of this and like decipher what's real, what's not, what conversations with her were real, what wasn't.
Fiercely loyal and never would have done this to Amanda.
Yeah.
And like the thing is like you said, you've seen clips. At best, like I am, this is my opinion, at best they were thinking about it and talking about it last summer but hadn't done it yet. Now granted, I think they already were hooking up, yes, but like I think at best they were like thinking about it. And it's just so messy, and there would not be any way where they could have gone about this where there wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know the lore, but Sierra came on Summer House with Luke. Luke and Hannah were messy. I think Hannah said it on Giggly Squad. I don't remember. I saw a clip somewhere. They were set up to not like each other. Like, they were set up to hate each other. And Sierra came in and was so kind to Hannah, sat down with her, had a conversation about it, was like, this is where I'm at with him. This is where you're at with him. And she was just kind of like turned off by the fact that like he was like talking to both of them, which is the correct response, because not even just with friends, but like, well, especially with friends, but like with girls in general, for me, I've never been the type to fall for the jealousy thing. Like if you're trying to make me jealous, that immediately turns me off. Like, ew, why would you like anyone but me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds bad, but it's true, especially with friends. So like, I think that there was a world where Amanda could have gone to Sierra and been like, listen, I have these weird feelings for Wes and I need to talk to you about it before.
Is his name Wes or West?
West.
Okay.
Like Northwest. It took me a while too. But she could have went to her and been like, listen, nothing's happened yet, but like, this is how I'm feeling and it's weird. And I think Sierra would have got mad, but I think they could have figured it out. It's the whole sneaky part of it, and the fact that he was still messing around with Sierra. And everyone wants to give Amanda all of the hate, and she deserves hate. Don't get me wrong. She owed Sierra more than West did. Like, they're fucking best friends. However,
West is not blameless.
West is not, exactly. Yeah. He's not blameless. He had a relationship with her, a friendship with her. And now, if I'm Sierra, I would be sitting there thinking, okay, West, so you fucked me over. And then you came back and had your redemption arc and used me again to get people to like you again. And now you thought that you could just disregard me. And him and Amanda thought they could get away with it. Because, I'm sorry, you live in New York City. You're a celebrity. Put your fucking shades down. Not that I want them to get away with it. Like, keep being stupid. Like my favorite true crime podcast says about murderers when they get caught. Keep being stupid. But that would be like if you had someone over here with all these windows, but this was in New York City, and you were on a TV show, and you were fucking making out with someone.
No, it's
like,
insane.
Also, you wanted to get caught.
The other thing about it too is like I think they probably thought, we know how this season is going to look. We haven't filmed the reunion yet. We can go about this situation the way it is behind closed doors. Once the reunion is over, we can then talk to Sierra, have these conversations, because now the public likes Wes because of how the season went with Sierra and like how they had all these conversations, and he's having his redemption arc. You know what I mean?
Amanda got cocky because everyone was like, "Yes, Amanda, she had it all."
And I think what West thought is like, I'm going to be with this girl who the public loves.
Oh, no. I don't think he thought he was going to be with her.
You don't?
Nope. He's with her because she was married, and she's still married technically, even though they're separated, and she couldn't claim him publicly, so he could do whatever the hell he wanted to do, and she can't say shit because she technically still has a husband, and he can go out here and do things, and nobody's going to be like, oh, Amanda.
He's dating somebody else.
No one's going to be like, oh, Amanda, I saw Wes doing this, because why would they? So and I guarantee you, they're already broken up by the reunion, because he doesn't, I'm sure
they have to get married now. Like, there's no other option.
Well, it's like Stassi said on Vanderpump Rules when Kristen fucked Jax. Like, I hope you do get married, because then that would be the only way where this would make sense to me, where you did this to me.
Yep.
And I feel the same way. Like, I hope you fucking do get married, because you just blew up your entire life and your entire friendship. Like,
also, like,
friendship aside, the money that you had and the opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
That show's
the money,
going
the
absolutely nowhere now.
opportunities.
That also show that in the city that they're gonna start to do. Do you think that's gonna go anywhere?
I do think the show will still be successful. And here's the thing, like,
for Lindsay and Sierra, but like, they're not gonna keep Amanda on that.
Personally don't know if Sierra would film with Amanda. I think Amanda will still be on the city. I personally don't I'm not like, oh, she needs to be removed from everything. Like,
I don't think she needs to be removed, but like, messy. They have to film with each other if they're gonna have a show.
Well, so I don't.
It's like the Melissa and Teresa of it all. Like, you have to film in the same room if you want to show.
Sierra was on the city in the first place. The only people that we were told were on the city was Kyle, Lindsay, Amanda, and I think maybe Carl.
Yeah, but Carl and Lindsay fucking hate each other. Kyle and Amanda are getting a divorce, and Lindsay's gonna absolutely eradicate Amanda.
Which would be great.
You think the four of them are gonna be on a show together?
Which would be great for the city. Yes, I do. If Lindsay can be on the show with Carl, who literally called off their engagement a few months before they were supposed to get married, embarrassed the fuck out of her. Yeah, she could be on the show. Like, Lindsay and Kyle, they'll put anything aside. Kyle already said, he's like, I can film with anyone. Kyle already said he would film with West again and do another summer house.
That's crazy.
Like, Kyle and Lindsay aren't going to let
Kyle kind of has to,
in front of their bag.
Lover Boy's like going belly up. Like, he doesn't really have a choice.
Is it? Because he said in the last episode he only has 3 more months before it's bankrupt, and then here we are, and he's now selling Carl's a mess merch. So, like, come on. Which we can clearly tell Amanda did not design, because it's kind of not the cutest. But
well, obviously she's not going to design the merch of her own downfall.
She should. If I was her, I would, because I'd want more sales, because you're just losing all these fucking brand partnerships and deals and everything. Like, I just can't imagine. Like, number one, I'm never putting myself in a situation where I would even have a chance to develop feelings for my friend's ex. Never. Like, ew, you literally had your pee-pee in my friend. I don't want anything to do with you. Like, ew. Yeah. Like, if I was her, I could literally, like, ew. Like, I couldn't even put myself in the situation to develop those feelings for him. But then, like...
Well, because she obviously isn't really Sierra's friend.
Well, I'm saying, on a basic level, like, on a basic level, no cameras, no fame, no money. I am on top of the world. I just announced my separation from my husband, who's been treating me like doo-doo caca for the last decade. Everyone wants to work with me. Everyone's saying how great I am.
She got dropped from that
I know.
brand.
I would be like, you know what, Wes? Maybe later. Like,
posted,
what do you mean?
They posted the same exact ad. I forget what the brand was. I think it was like for something weed related. And
she was on.
They posted it.
Or beer, some beer too.
Well, they posted the ad, and it was a different girl, like literally basically same picture that they probably would have used Amanda for, and they were like, new model, same ad, like da da da. And I was like,
it's a little crazy, but at the same time, like, I'm sorry. You made your bed.
Yeah, you got to lie in it now.
Like, it's like Serena said on Love Island season 6, you made your bed, now hump in it. That's what they need to do.
I've never seen US. That's a crazy quote.
Like, it's just, it's sad. And like, I think it speaks volumes that, so Paige and Hannah talked about it on Geekly Squad, but they said they were only going to talk about it for a few minutes because they weren't going to monetize off their friend.
Which, like,
and
love that.
She said some very telling things. She said that Sierra is her real friend in real life, which I was just like, ooh, because she was a bridesmaid in Amanda's wedding. Like, I thought her and Amanda were really close. I'm not surprised she's taking Sierra's side.
I think it's kind of clear though now that like, and again, I like to a point you made earlier, like I'm not here for the people who were like up Amanda's asshole 5 minutes ago and now she did this thing wrong and they're like, oh, I hate her. I hate her this, I hate her that. I've always hated her fashion sense.
I did not always hate her.
Just be honest. Like, you loved her and she did something stupid and now you can't like her anymore. That's fine.
Yeah,
but
it's sad.
I think it's telling that like obviously the entire cast is going to back Sierra publicly because like of course like duh, that she's the person to back. But I just think it's telling that people are using words like that, like she's our real friend or like things
Paige
like
was
that.
Sending
like
a message by saying that.
It's clear that like Amanda is not all she's cracked up to be, and like I think she got a little too big for her boots here and thought she would get away with this, and obviously isn't.
And then she also, the whole time that they talked about it, Paige didn't say Amanda or Wes's name once, only Sierra's, which I think is intentional because if you go back to the reunion following her and Craig's breakup, Andy Cohen was like, you have not said your ex's name one time. Like, she would not say Craig. She only would say your ex. And she's like, yeah, and he'll never hear me say his name again. So I feel like her talking about Amanda and Wes and not saying it, like she's sending a message. And thank God, because I was a little nervous because I'm like,
no, Paige is always on the right side of history. I know,
but I didn't know if she would be neutral only because she also has been friends with Amanda for so long. And I was like, oh, I don't like, ooh.
No, I'm sorry. Like,
she definitely, like,
I think about my friends. Like, I think
all
about
have to be heard.
Things like, I don't think on reality TV you're always real friends with people. So the fact that she's saying like Sierra is my real friend in real life, like she's gonna end up on Sierra's side regardless.
It's telling, but like the thing is, and I saw another TikToker say this, and this is a scary statement because it's so true, and it really made me go, oh damn. She was like, you don't know a girl and how she moves unless you are friends with her when she's in a relationship
and when she's single.
And I just was like, because the whole entire like time that we know
she's been with Kyle.
She's been with Kyle. And now the second that she's not with Kyle, she does this. And I'm just like, okay, people from her past, like now is your time to step up. Like, has she done anything like this
pre-Kyle?
before?
Yeah, like is their history in doing something similarly?
Yeah. But I think it's just like, and honestly, the whole way that they're handling it, like with the joint statement, that's a fucking blow to Sierra. Again, that you're coming out here and saying, we this, we that, like literally shut up. And then
also, what $5 dime store PR person did you pay to write that fucking bum ass statement? Because, oh my God, it was horrible.
Horrible. And I know that people like celebrities
would
use
never.
PR and like people, like I know it's a thing, but I just feel like Paige, Amanda, and Sierra, their whole thing is like being relatable and like saying it how it is. I would have had, not that I would have forgiven Amanda, not that I would have thought she was right, like not that I would have jumped on her team, like I still would have thought the same thing, but I would have had more respect for Amanda if she came on and was like crying, which I hate crying videos, but if she did, and was like, you guys, I fucked up. Like this is fucking bad. I don't have anything to say for myself. I shouldn't have done it. It's fucked up. Like, you can be mad at me.
Yeah.
Do what you will.
Because the joint statement is like, now you have to get married. Like, it's marriage or bust, unfortunately.
Well, which is not.
And it's definitely not marriage.
Based off of what Kyle is saying, I think that they're already broken up.
Everyone else is saying he went on Watch What Happens Live not even a few weeks ago with that friggin' nasty ass hair tie, and like the girl that he was dating made it. Like, he's obviously sleeping with multiple women, which is like, if that's your MO, cool. But like, Amanda, like, you're going from one cheater to another, sister. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's just an insecure.
The other thing
don't trust. Someone else said on TikTok too, we always talk about how you can't trust an insecure man because that's your enemy, which is so true. But we don't talk about enough how you can't trust an insecure woman.
And she's an enemy who sleeps in your camp.
That is it. That is the exact thing. And that's why I always
Trojan
say,
horse.
if I have a daughter, confidence is going to be the number one thing that I have to teach her, because like, if you are not confident, you do this kind of shit to people. And it all goes back to like her wanting to be chosen by West.
The other thing I was going to say too is like people that were like, oh, it's an April Fool's prank. Oh, it's not true. Like, there's no way this is true. No, I'm sorry. The second this was a rumor and it went 1, 2, honestly, I'd even give it 3 days with Sierra not shutting it down for the sake of her friend and her friend's reputation. I knew it was true.
Yeah.
Like, they could have never come out with a statement. That could have never been confirmed.
I was in denial for a while.
I knew it was true because Sierra wouldn't let her friend get treated like that if it wasn't true.
I was in denial for a while. Rhyming. I was in denial for a while, but
I'm just going to shut this shade while you're talking.
the more that it went on and the more that Sierra didn't say anything and the more that I saw the things that people were saying about Amanda, because at first, when it first came out, it wasn't like people weren't dragging Amanda, but like closer to them making the statement, people were saying some outlandish things.
Yeah, and Sierra wouldn't have let her suffer like that.
And I'm like, see, this is a fucked up April. This would be too fucked up to be an April Fool's joke.
No, it's
but
I was obviously
still
not an April Fool's joke.
I was still praying in my little soul that it was.
Well, some people too were like, oh, they're obviously trying to recreate SCAMANDA to save Summer House. It's like,
no,
it's not, the show's not that serious. Like, they're just about to get another show. Like, they don't need to save Summer House if they don't want to.
No, the fact, if it was Kyle, maybe, like if Kyle did something like that, because Kyle would lay his life on the line for the
people
show.
that are going to come out smelling like roses of this, like Kyle, literally the biggest piece of shit on the planet, cheats on his wife, makes his wife feel like a piece of shit, like divorcing his wife, and now, like, count your lucky stars, man, that this just happened, because now all of the heat is going to be off you and it's all going to Amanda. So of course he's like, oh, I feel for Amanda, and I would feel
not
less,
of course,
because he's like on his best fucking behavior.
Not of course. I will say, I always have said this about Kyle: bad husband, bad boyfriend.
Good reality star.
He's a good reality star, but I don't think he's a bad person to his core. I think it would be very easy for him to go against Amanda. I actually think that like it shows that he is a good person, that he's going to be like, I'm worried about Amanda.
Do you think they'll get back together now after all this?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I do.
That would be really fucking crazy.
I sure do, because I think her and West are already broken up, if not by the reunion.
I think they'll stay together until the reunion so that they can like save face for their reputations.
Oh,
not that there's really much of that left to save, but
and honestly, like, I don't know how the reunion's gonna go. Like, this reunion to me, it's gonna be like how I felt when the Scandal reunions came out.
I actually would like to speak directly to Sierra now, because I know she's a fashion girly. I need Sierra to call up whoever styles Maura Higgins, and I want you to get with that person, and I want you to say, I need to look the best I've ever looked in my life.
Or whoever styles Ariana on the Love Island
or whoever
host.
styles Ariana. Like, I need you to get with your stylists, get with your team, get with whoever it is, and you need to come out there on these bitches' necks. And not that you wouldn't, but like, we can't be messing around with the reunion look. Like, no experimentation, no new color palettes, nothing crazy. Like, you better get out there and you better
look amazing.
You better stunt. I mean, not that she wouldn't, but I just like,
you know who I can't wait to see on the reunion.
Think about how many clips are gonna come from that.
Yeah, you know who I can't wait to see on the reunion, and who I personally think, my theory, is going to be the mouthpiece of Sierra. And who has been
Lindsay Hubbard.
Yeah, Lindsay has been waiting for a reason to hate Amanda.
Lindsay doesn't fuck with Amanda, right?
So her and Amanda have been friends, and I think that like recently the girls have come around to Lindsay. I've always been a Lindsay fan. I'm not new to the Mother Hubbard ship. Okay,
am I a Lindsay fan?
I've always been defending Lindsay. Okay, I've always understood her. When you watch a show,
Flip in the Sri Lanka.
I really cannot wait to see what your opinion is, because Kylie started watching Summer House. She's like, I don't like Lindsay. I'm like, trust me, it'll come. Amanda and Lindsay have always had this like weird tension, and I don't know where it comes from, but Amanda, like, Lindsay has never fucked with like Amanda, and like, honestly, like, in one of the Summer House seasons, Amanda was like all upset because like Lindsay cropped her out of a photo or something. I think it was season 3. And Lindsay was like, I'm sorry. I know that your boyfriend's cheating on you. I can't be your friend. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, Lindsay has always, and like when this happened, this similar situation happened when Austin and Sierra were still like, Austin was
Jr.?
Austin Kroll, the Honda Civic of men. Like, I don't know why people love him.
They're a dependable car. Are you sure he's a Honda Civic?
He's just like, people act like he's this amazing thing. I personally, but he was playing Lindsay and Sierra. He was playing them both. And everyone came.
How is there so much crossover on those two shows when they're in literally different states?
And everyone was like so mad at Lindsay because Lindsay was going after Austin when Sierra liked Austin. Was it Lindsay's best moment? No. But Lindsay was like, listen, like, Sierra isn't one of my closest friends. I shouldn't say that like verbatim, but basically, and was like, I don't owe her anything. It's my birthday. I invited him. I like him. I'm gonna do me. Sorry, which was not the best of Lindsay. It wasn't. And like, it was a horrible fight. Like, there was wine glasses thrown, like all these things. But Lindsay, like,
this is Housewives?
Lindsay like didn't care enough to give Sierra the time of day. Like, Lindsay honestly probably wasn't acting the best, but at the same time, like, she wasn't hiding anything. Like, she wasn't doing anything behind anyone's back. She was like, I'm sorry that you don't like this, but I'm going to do this. And like, she didn't act the greatest in that situation. Nobody had more to say about it than Amanda. Well, so I just know Lindsay's got her freaking notes. Like, I know Lindsay's going to be like, season blah, 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 episode blah, blah, blah. You said this about me, and now here you are. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, I would not want Lindsay coming after me, honestly. No. I would be more scared of Lindsay.
I wouldn't want anybody on reality TV coming after me, honestly. I don't know if I could hold my own.
Some people I could handle, but not Lindsay.
Well, I guess we'll have to buckle up for that. But speaking of people that have made their bed and now they need to lie in it, can we please do... Because we're going to switch a little gears here, if that's okay.
We can switch a gear.
We're going to switch into just some more Secret Lives of Mormon Wives recap, because them girls be wilding out here, too.
Girls. They're also... Jesse...
Yeah, well,
has never been happier than this has happened.
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. So I think we mentioned it last episode, but Jessie obviously found her way into Chase's pack of Mormon wives, and it seems that they have had some sort of interaction or experience. But now, which people are like, I just want to say, like, people are in Miranda's comments being like, why is it so different when Shania did it than when Jessie did it? Like, it's wrong when they both did it, but like, let Miranda be mad, okay? Like, let my girl be mad. Like, leave her alone. Jessie fucked up. Let Miranda be mad. But anyway, the new kind of thing that's circulating now is that Jessie has been hanging out with Marciano.
Yeah, I saw.
So wait, why do you sound excited about that?
I don't know.
I just want to say, this is where I need to speak, because Jessie came off of Call Her Daddy. She could have taken this to the moon, okay? All she had to do, and I'm talking directly to you now, Jessie, all you had to do was stay single and stay by yourself for just a couple months. Ride the high of being the divorcee, like looking hot, doing your thing, like getting back on the show, getting everything back in order, but you couldn't do that. You kissed your friend's ex-husband. Wrong. Now you're going back and dipping your toe into the Marciano pool, which, like, if that's really what you want to do, if you really, really, truly believe that you and Marciano are friends, 1, you're delusional. 2, it's so clear that this man wants to be famous. 3, get a grip. Like, why are we going around giving this man more airtime? And I'm sorry, like, I know there's things that have gone on with him and Jimmy.
You're not filming.
It doesn't matter that you're not filming. Jessie is, but she wants to be the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and film the show. Jessie is right now, because of what's going on with her, probably one of the most followed people in Utah, given everything that's going on. You know exactly what you're doing. And I'm sorry, like, I just, like, Marciano, like, of all the people in the world, like, Marciano.
I personally don't think Jessie's throwing everything away. I think it was bad for the Chase thing.
But it's like, you could have done so many things right. And this is where I just want Tree Payne to start doing a masterclass and teaching all these other PR people out there in the universe, like, what to do. Because, like, if Jessie had the right PR person, this wouldn't be happening.
Or would it? Because now we're talking about it.
Yeah, but we're not talking about it in a positive light of Jessie. Like, I'm sick of Jessie. Like, now I'm kind of like over Jessie. And I'm not over Jessie. I'm also over Layla being in Miranda's comments being like, preach, Miranda. Like, you fucked Chase too.
Well, I have to say.
Sorry, though. I'm passionate about this.
This is controversial, and I know people are going to hate me. I don't really like Layla.
No, like, you have to like her.
Like Layla, like, she just bothers me. Like, it's just like, okay, like, I feel like everything she does is like a grasp at what someone else is doing.
That's a fair opinion.
What do we know about Layla?
That's a fair opinion.
Like,
all I'm saying is that
you.
Don't go in Miranda's comments and praise her for being so upset about Jessie when you also hooked up with her ex-husband. No, like, you are also wrong.
1,000%.
So that's not on that. The other Secret Lives of Mormon Wives of it all.
Before we move on to the other one, I just have to say, I still like Jessie. And, like, I personally think that Chase and Jessie of it all is kind of for the show, I will say. And I also think the Marciano of it all is probably kind of for the show too.
I don't not like Jessie. I just am disappointed in you. Like, you know, when you get in trouble at home,
tough.
You know what I mean? Like, I still love you. I still think you could come back from this. You're one of my faves, but I'm disappointed in you a little bit. I'm sorry that I am.
I kind of expect it. I feel like when you get a divorce from a toxic person, like it's just like you're out here gonna being a little messy.
Yeah, but like
even Brittany,
Utah has to have more than 2 men in it.
no, I'm not saying Chase. I'm not saying Chase. Like that, I personally do think that was
No,
for
I
the
also
show.
am saying Marciano.
I'm saying for Marciano, I number one think that there is like some kind of pact with Secret Life of Mormon Wives and Vanderpump Villa, because obviously like Secret Life of Mormon Wives has brought up Vanderpump Villa and they're both on Hulu, and I think there's a reason why we keep seeing all these collabs of like them going there
It's
and
synergy.
the men going
it's
there.
synergy,
And
but again, to your
Marciano.
point, they're not filming, so that's not for the show. You can't say that's for the show and then say, oh, there's a reason why they're doing it. There's a reason why this, and then there's no cameras. Like if you're gonna tell me they're going to lunch and there's cameras, cool.
But
it's for the
Vanderpump
show.
Villa is coming out soon. Like Vanderpump Villa is dropping soon, the new season. So
I
like,
don't know. I just like
I think,
Jesse, get this. Like there's pictures of him at her house.
but I'm
Not pictures of him at her house, but like he took a picture of something. It's her backsplash, and then she posted the same backsplash the next day. Like you being at her house alone is not like. And I'm sorry, that's not. They're not that smart. Jesse and Marciano are not geniuses.
I think Jesse is.
I don't think that.
But either way, like
I think she's a businesswoman, but this is not good for your business.
I just think she just got divorced. I think she's out here being messy. It's like I just watched the new episode of The Valley, and obviously Brittany is like left Jax, and like she's with this new man. She's not being messy, but like everyone on the premiere was like, oh, she's moving fast. It's like, of course she's moving fast. Like she just got out of a fucking toxic ass man.
No, I know, but like you get out of a
mean?
toxic man. Like I don't want to see you multiple times with Marciano. You want to go with
and I don't wanna
Marciano
see it
once,
either.
cool. I want to see you with 6 other Mormon men tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't want to see her date. Like I don't want to see her marry Marciano, but like the messiness of it all, like it makes sense to me. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this.
I'm standing with my 10 toes down. I'm disappointed in her.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
The other kind of major piece of news that came out, which is also disappointing, I'm also disappointed in you, Alex Cooper, is that Dakota has now been officially edited out of Vanderpump Villa. I know you said that was launching. He's going to be completely edited out of this season.
Someone said edit them all out, and I said like.
So he will not be, his storyline will not be featured. Now, I don't know if he himself won't be featured at all because it'll be kind of hard to cut him completely out, but his storyline's gone.
Yeah, whoever that waitress was that gave her kidnap for the fame, which probably honestly, like the girl probably was like, yeah, like I'm totally gonna.
Yeah, she's like, I'm cool with that.
I'm totally gonna lay this down. You aren't making the cut.
However, and I just want to also say,
can you imagine you freaking are like, yeah, you know what? I'll take some shots. I'll get with this guy. My name's gonna get out there. Maybe I'll get famous.
Yeah,
What's another body? And then it gets cut.
And then it gets cut. Well, that's also kind of like The Bachelor, like speaking.
Taylor's probably like,
Well, no, I was gonna say like whoever the man was that they were gonna make the villain on The Bachelor. Like he's probably like, thank God it's not coming out.
No, I literally, I think it was, I forget what TikToker it was, but they literally were like all of the men updating their LinkedIn profiles after they quit their jobs thinking they were going to stardom.
Literally.
It's a risk you take.
But so obviously we're talking about synergy. We're talking about Vanderpump Villa and Secret Lives all being connected with Hulu. So obviously it seems as though Taylor, Frankie Paul, and Dakota will not be on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's like the vibe.
I saw a TikTok with all the Mormon wives.
I saw a vibe that they are not, that he's not going to be filming on the show.
I don't think she will.
And that she's not.
I hope she is.
Just maybe I think it's her show.
She's not this season, and then they're like,
I just think it's her show. Like she should be on it, but he shouldn't be. So like, let's figure that out.
Bye,
However,
Dakota.
they obviously, because of the ongoing, situation and what's going on, they got rid of the Bachelorette. They're getting rid of him on Vanderpump Villa, but for some reason, he was cast on Alex Cooper's show Unwell Winter Games, and there has been
Demi, no less,
and there has been no. The vibe of the show is giving like messy villains. Because like Anna Delvey's on it, Huda and her boyfriend, who I think they are like, they had their own thing going on. So like it just kind of seems messy. Like
people hate her too.
It just kind of seems like if he's going to be edited out of everything else, like why are we not editing him out of this? And also I just want to say, like, now I'm speaking directly to Alex Cooper, for you to be hosting a platform that's supposed to be empowering women, and you're having Jesse on and you're talking about your distaste basically for Dakota. Like there's no point in that where you were supportive of Dakota. There's no point in that where you made it seem like you were going to be providing opportunities for Dakota, and then less than 2 weeks later you're turning around and you're making Dakota a star of your show. Yucky. Like just yucky. I'm also disappointed in that. I'm feeling very like standing 10 toes down in my momhood. I'm disappointed.
No notes. I fully agree with that. Like what are you doing?
Yeah. And I just think it's like, we need to stop, like, obviously Taylor's in the wrong as well. I know we talked about this last week. I don't want to get back into it. Taylor's also wrong as well. But like, why is it that Taylor's platforms are getting stripped and we are going to platform Dakota? Like,
No, it's ridiculous.
It's a double standard that
and
needs to be
even
talked about.
even Amanda getting all her stuff taken away, and I've only seen West have one consequence,
Yeah.
and he's gaining followers.
And he's just
I
as
can't
wrong
with this world.
So that's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives of it all. Anything else you want to talk about there before we get on to some new and exciting topics?
No, I think that about covered it, because anything else that I say will just like lead me down a rabbit hole.
Okay, well, rabbit holes incoming, because there's been an update in the Lively Baldoni of it all.
Oh, okay.
Lively v Baldoni. Now, I just want to say
I'm so over this.
I just want to say I know everyone's over this. I know nobody wants to hear about this anymore. I will be following along until we get a resolution, because I just like
and I love that, because you're going to tell me what's happening.
Yeah, I know I'm going to alienate a lot of people here. I still am on Blake's side, and I know there's a lot of people that love Justin Baldoni.
No, I'm on Blake. I'm on Blake's side too.
Everyone loves Justin Baldoni. He's so hot. He's so nice. He's so. You will not find me in the camp of Mr. Baldoni.
No,
however,
me either, because
it
I'm
is
sorry.
a little bit of a blow to Ms. Lively's camp, as on Thursday. So I have my little quotes here. Thanks, People Magazine. But on Thursday, Judge Lyman, who is the judge that's presiding over the case, he threw out 10 of Lively's 13 claims against Baldoni, and these included the claims that were relating to harassment, a narrower set of allegations including breach of contract, and then her retaliation claim, which is against Wayfarer, which is Baldoni's studio, so not Baldoni directly, is going to be what moves forward on May 18th. And her lawyer posted a statement. She posted a statement. Now, I'm not going to begin to believe that I'm smart enough to understand the ins and outs of the legal system. I am not Miss Kimberly Noel. And that's okay. I'm good with that. But based on the statement, what it kind of seems like is like Baldoni's team is like kind of using some loopholes in the filings, that like she was an independent contractor, so she didn't sign a contract with the studio or with him, so it can't be sexual harassment because he's not really your boss or he's not whatever. So it seems like there's just like a lot of back and forth. Now again, anytime I look at anything that has to do with this case, I need ChatGPT, because I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm not Kimberly Noel. I'm not going to pass the bar this year, but I have to believe, and I know Blake's annoying. I know people don't like Blake. I know she has a bad rap.
She's not a perfect victim.
She's
so
not a
people
perfect
say
victim.
That she doesn't
I
deserve
understand
anything, which is ridiculous.
Like, people very much don't like her, and that's cool. Like, when I watch Gossip Girl, I'm not watching for Blake, okay? I'm watching for
my girl Layton.
I'm watching for Layton. I'm watching for Chuck. Something in my gut is telling me that she is right in this, and it's just because he's so gross and like.
Can I say what I
slimy.
think?
Sure.
I think the law jumps through hoops to make men innocent. Mm-hmm. Number one. Number two, I don't need him to be found guilty in a court of law to know that that man is guilty, because I'm sorry, if there's multiple other women that have something to say about you making them uncomfortable in multiple ways, you know what?
You're the problem.
You're the problem. I don't care what legal schmiegel went into it.
Legal
okay.
schmiegel.
The law also got off OJ, which we all know.
The glove does not fit, you must acquit.
We all know. So you know what? Like, I'm sorry. If I ever rise to fame and stardom, you won't catch me working with Justin Baldoni, because I don't need. I don't know. I just think court of law to pound their gavel for me to know that man makes women uncomfortable.
Yeah, I also just think, like, if you literally read the books at all, which at this point I know it's not even a conversation anymore, but for that man to buy the rights to the book and then cast himself as Ryle was a crime in and of itself. So yeah, I don't know. I'll continue to update you on that, because I think it's interesting. The trial is May 18th, so we'll keep ourselves abreast. But I am still kind of firmly on Team Blake, and I don't know if that will change, but that's kind of where I sit.
I wouldn't even say I'm Team Blake. I'm Team women, because I'm sorry, if multiple women are coming out saying the same thing.
Yeah, I'm also a big Jenny Slate fan, and Jenny Slate also had
lying.
things to say about him. So anyway, speaking of, I guess, like other legalities and legal dramas, Tiger Woods has received another DUI.
Oh my God.
And if I don't care about Tiger Woods, I don't care about golf. I do care about DUIs, and I feel passionately about them in the sense that, like, if you're Tiger fucking Woods, get an Uber. But something that's come out of this is the photos from the DUI.
God.
Have you seen his photos?
I have not seen his photos.
So I'm going to pull them up.
For Tiger Woods, honestly, like, get it together.
I just feel like if you're Tiger Woods, like, you're one of the most talented, individuals on the planet when it comes to golf, and golf's like a wealthy sport. I just like don't know what you're doing.
While
doing
you're
all
looking it up, can I say something funny?
Yes.
So, you know how Justin Timberlake got his DUI, and there was like a thing where he was like, "This is gonna ruin the world tour."
Yes.
Jesse Solomon, who's like trying to go on tour for his like Andy Grammer wannabe song, like posted a meme after the West and Amanda thing and was like, "This is gonna ruin the tour."
This is gonna ruin the tour.
Okay, like that made me chuckle. Like, I won't lie.
So there are several photos that have emerged from the body cam footage of him being arrested.
Hit me. Oh. Why does it look like he's at Six Flags?
So we can add it into the clip. It looks like he's riding a roller coaster. There's one other one that I need to find because you are simply going to die.
He looks more upset there than he did when his wife found out he cheated on him a million times.
And I just want to say, like, I understand. Oh, here it is. I understand that this is horrible. However,
oh no, I love that.
This will be a meme that will never stop giving to me.
Oh my god!
And so if you haven't seen it, I'll actually come up and show the crowd.
Oh my god!
This is the meme.
What in Mother Teresa is that? What does he have that on his head for? Let me see.
I don't know. It will never not serve me. And I just want to say, I would like to use my platform as a celebrity influencer, podcaster extraordinaire as I am. And I just want to say, if you make more than $30,000 a year and you're going to go out and drink and you're not getting yourself an Uber in our year of the Lord 2026, you do deserve to go to jail. And that's all I have to say about that. But it's just like, get off the roads, man.
Celebrities think that like nothing's going to happen to them.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Just like, it really pisses me off. But anyway, so I just really wanted to talk about those photos because I think those are going to be some of like the most iconic.
There's a lot that we can work
There's a lot that we can work with.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
that's so fun. I'm sorry. Like it's awful, but it's making
no,
me
it's
laugh.
awful, but it's
and
really
you know
fun.
what? Like if I got a DUI ever, which now I'm sober, so like thank God that I never got a DUI.
Getting a DUI is my biggest fear.
Honestly, like I feel like I just have to
it's
say.
It's my biggest fear of like anybody.
Well, I feel like I have to say because like I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like my husband has DUI, but like he's sober, so he's sober now, so it's fine. But like I feel like at
the time I don't feel like he made more than $30,000 a year, so maybe he's safe for my judgment.
I feel like I just have to say, like, I have to say that. But where was I going with this? Oh, if I got a TUI and I had pictures like that, I hope that people make them into memes.
No, because it's the only way you can go on.
Something.
You gotta find the joy.
You gotta laugh. You gotta find something. Like, oh my god.
You gotta find the joy. Well,
like I can't. I have to lock your screen because I can't.
Oh yeah. Well, in other ways of finding joy, I know I've watched a lot of television this week. Is there any television you want to recap before we get into our wrap up?
Well, one of them is my wrap up.
Okay, so we can save that. Anything you want to get into that's not your wrap up?
I don't think so. I think I've been so like laser focused with West and Amanda. Like I am literally like Catty Heron, like in Mean Girls, where I won't. Katie. Did they call her Catty in it at one point?
As like a bullying tactic.
Oh, okay. So Catty. Just kidding. I literally can't shut the fuck up about Amanda and West. Like I need to like. I made some TikToks today about other things, and I'm finally
you're coming up for air.
I'm going to AA about Amanda and West Anonymous.
Okay, AWA, Amanda West Anonymous.
But no, I don't have anything else.
Well, I'd love for you to catch up on Survivor for next week. I know we're going to watch the Chloe and Lamar doc, which we'll talk about next week. I have been watching Below Deck. I know we never talk about it, but
I have a comment on that.
Oh,
the girl.
Did you ever watch the season? You promised me you would watch?
No, but I will. The girl who texted the guy once he started liking the other girl.
Alicia.
She was on Watch What Happens Live.
Was she a big loser?
And I have to say, ugh.
Big loser, right?
I can tell that she's annoying.
Yeah,
I can
she's
tell
annoying.
that I'd hate her.
She's annoying. Her shtick this season is like, there's like a deck stew, so he works on the deck and as a stewardess, and he kind of also sucks. Like he starts a lot of drama and he wears a lot of hairspray, but she's like kind of bossing him around, so that's like her shtick. That's gonna blow up at some point. But I just want to say, I know we talked about Ellie joining the cast, and Ellie last week did something that I've never seen in Below Deck in my life. And she's not working as a stewardess. She's not working as a deckhand. She's working as like a kitchen wench, basically. And her job is to help Chef Ben. And Ben's British. His whole thing, like every season, he's like, oh, love, oh, honey.
Well, there's an Australian
that.
Ben on Summer House right now. So
no, he's
like
British.
I know, but I'm saying
British.
Ben's with the accents.
Yeah, there are Bens abound. He like always doesn't call people by their name. It's like whatever. She was annoyed with him for other things, and she sat down, and her biggest gripe with him was he kept calling her like love or sweetie or honey or whatever. And instead of addressing it with him, she addressed the other stuff that was literally minute and meant nothing. And then she goes, and I'm not going to address the other stuff because, it doesn't really matter. And then they get into dinner service. Dinner service is like the most stressful time for the yachts chefs because like they have a very strict timeline.
Yeah, they're making dinner
hot going from the galley to the thing. And she erupts on Ben, screaming at him, you will never talk to me this way again. You will da-da-da. She's like, I'm going to the captain. She leaves the galley in her chef's coat.
In her chef's coat.
Walks up past the guests. I can't do this right now. And she goes up to the captain. Anyway, it was like one of the biggest blow-ups I've ever seen. And now Jason is like, wants Ben and Ellie to work together. And there's literally no world in which Ellie can work with Ben now. So I don't really know where this is going to go, but it was kind of a dud of a season in the beginning. Personally, like
Ellie saved it.
Any Below Deck season that doesn't have Aisha on it, I automatically like a little bit less than the other ones. Daisy's really been like, I've been liking Daisy. She's really cool. Her and Joelle like have a little bit of like a boatmance going, and I kind of hope they get together. But yeah, I don't know how Ellie and Ben are gonna work together.
I don't know either, but it sounds like Ellie's a reality star.
She's on OnlyFans.
Okay, so she has good performance qualities.
No, that's what I'm saying. No,
People are paying to see
I'm
her.
sorry, I'm not knocking OnlyFans. Like, I've seen the checks those OnlyFans models make. Okay, like if I had the body, I'd be doing it too. But yeah, it was just really crazy. So I'm excited to watch the next episode, and I'll recap it here for you guys as well. But that's all the TV I want to talk about, because everything else I want to talk about you haven't watched yet because your husband is a big loser.
I'll say one thing about
you.
Survivor. We did watch Charlie getting voted out.
Yeah, and what'd you think?
And I will say, I love Rizzo's
and what'd you
Taylor
think?
Swift. Like, he's like, this is Operation Bad Blood. And then when he votes for him, he's like, I'm going to get away in a getaway car. And I literally dropped my steak and I was eating the Longhorn. And I was like, oh my God, he's a Swiftie too. He has to be.
What did you think about the Zach Brown?
Oh,
Like, so stupid and lame,
I don't need Zach Brown. The only person I want to see on my beach is like, okay,
Suri. Give me more Suri.
Well, Suri too, yes. Give me more Suri. But like, I'm talking celebrity wise. Like, if you're going to have a celebrity guest, like, if it's Taylor Swift, yeah. Cardi B, yeah. Meg Thee Stallion, yeah. Paige DeSorbo, yeah.
Well, Zach
like,
Brown Band is unfortunately the audience
like,
of CBS.
Is it? Like, I don't
like
need to see
Republican white men who like country music.
like, I don't need to see Zach Brown singing or spearfishing or anything. Like, get out of here.
Do you know that he didn't actually catch that fish?
Well, obviously.
So TikTokers are going back and they're watching, and you can see the line that's like pulling the fish down on a weight that he shot. So he shot a dead fish. So
I'm sorry.
It's not even impressive.
Did people think he did?
No, but I mean, it's just whatever. Anyway, so we'll catch up on Survivor next week, hopefully.
Oh, we will.
And with that, I guess we can get into our. I'm sorry. If I never hear the word Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol again.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
We could have left it at Boomerang.
Yeah. Well. Speaking of things that we're ready to move on from, akin to the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol, what are you ready to move on from this week?
I am ready to move on from like all of the Taylor Frankie Paul hate, and I know that's an opinion.
So you're not ready to detox from Amanda and Wes yet, then?
No.
Okay.
I'm still in it, and I'm going to be in it because it's still, the new episodes of the season are coming out. Like, it's like, could you ask for anything better? We can see it.
Yeah.
We can see it.
I am personally ready to move on from people getting DUIs, and I'm sorry to my brother-in-law for saying
Your brother-in-law's made a lot of good changes.
No, he has. He's sober. I love
just
that
feel
about
like
him.
if we made it big and we talked about that and someone back, people would be like, oh my God, Sophia's such a hypocrite. She didn't even say. And it's like, I'm saying because I'm real.
Yeah. Well, please get an Uber. Get an Uber, get a Lyft, get a taxi, get in a pedicab, like anything.
Yeah, get your joggers on and get home.
You're an athlete.
You're
go for
an
a run.
athlete.
I'm done with the DUIs. Like, I'm done with DUIs in general, but most specifically celebrity DUIs, because if you can afford to hire a driver and you're still getting pulled over for driving drunk, jail.
Yeah, no excuse.
So yeah, there's no excuse for that. And what are you obsessed with this week?
I'm ready to obsess over The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I wanted to hate it.
Oh, really?
I watched it getting ready this morning.
And you liked it?
Yes, the accents, the messiness.
Okay.
There's like a lot of similarities.
Do you feel at home when you're watching it?
Not at home, but like I watch it, I'm like, oh my God, I went to college there. Like, it's like, ooh. But Ashley had no idea what she was getting into. She's very used to Bachelor drama, the Housewives drama. Like, they're
so different.
They're fighting on episode 1. Ashley's like, she's like, oh my God.
She's like, I'm just happy to be here.
Jared's still a little whiny. You know how I feel about him.
I
do. I think it's going to be great. I loved it. I love seeing Dolores in a new light.
Will we start to recap that, do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to have thoughts.
You know I love Dolo. So
yeah,
anytime you want to
and there's a lot of like parallels to like other housewives and like other universes. Like they talked about swinging. I'm like, oh my God, Salt Lake City. So it's like, I just feel like it's going to be good.
So the girls from the smallest state are being the biggest drama.
I need to go to, one of them has a dispensary in Rhode Island, and she's like the one that's BFFs with Dolores. They look like twins. I kind of just want to go and see what it's about.
So can I ask you, could you tell Dolores and her apart on the show?
You can tell them apart, but they look very much
similar.
alike. Yeah, but that's what I'm obsessing.
They have the same surgeon.
That's what I'm obsessing over. They do. They actually do, and the same dentist. She said that in the episode. Liz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, if there's one thing I know, it's Dola.
You'd like it because she's in it.
I would.
First episode. I think she's there all summer. She has a summer rental.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll dive in. I am obsessed with something that we haven't talked about at all, but I'm feeling really passionately that I would like to speak about it. It's Autism Awareness Month, and there is a ESPN host. His name is, I think, Dan Orlovsky. I don't know. Tom will correct me on the pronunciation. But for celebration of Autism Awareness Day, which was this past week, he had his son Madden on the show, and his son Madden has autism, and I am obsessed with Madden. I am Madden's biggest fan. We need to get this kid a show. We need to platform him. I don't know what it takes, but we got to get Madden out there. He got on this show, this ESPN show, and he loves to draw, and he loves the Eagles. So we sang the Eagles fight song. He was talking about the Eagles, and then he went up to the camera and he said to his mom that he loved his mom, and then he loved his brother, and then he loved his sister, and then Dan, his dad, started crying, and they had a big hug, and it was just like the most beautiful moment. And so, in the
you
spirit,
need to watch Love on the Spectrum.
no.
Because it's amazing.
Okay.
Everyone on that show is amazing.
And so, just in the spirit of Autism Awareness Month, like, just remember to be kind to people, even though sometimes we're not kind. I'm not always kind, but, you know, remember to be kind. Madden is a cutie. I'm Team Madden. Like, you go, kid. I love your drawings. Go Eagles.
in the
And
spirit,
that's what I'm obsessed with.
in the spirit of Autism Awareness Month, Tanner with the Tism on TikTok.
I love Tanner.
Love on the Spectrum.
Abby.
He said he wasn't on this season because he like isn't ready for a relationship, and like someone commented and was like, they need to make this show Life on the Spectrum, so it's not about dating, and they do.
Yes.
And it sounds like Matt needs to be on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought I would bring a little lightness to the end of the show, but
I love how yours is like this really heartfelt thing. I'm like, the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
well, yeah. Well, shout out to my friend Nally, who put that on his Instagram story, which is how I discovered the video of Madden.
Shout out, Nally.
So I'm
Cool
really excited
cat.
about that. But yeah, I think that's
All
it.
right,
So we'll see you guys
We're
next
ready
week.
to wrap up. And also, I just want to say we are filming this on Saturday, so if anything else comes out about Amanda and Wes, we'll cover it later.
Well, hope you're ready for us next week.
Hope you're ready.